Okay, I'm Veronica, and today I simply have no excuse to be able to make a video and start on this journey that God has called me to, but I have been resisting. And yeah, on top of the fact that every prophetic word and every prophetic person that I subscribe to and that I believe that God uses is on the same page about doing it now and entering through that open door that God has opened for you. So I was cutting grapes today. We have a grapevine in my house, and um, as I was taking out the grapes, we got about 20 pounds as we cleaned up the tree, or I cleaned up the tree. My mom helped me a little bit. I realized something, that we are so excited, and God told us to be prepared, get prepared to enter the promised land and come out of the wilderness season, that hiding that God has been having you in. And as I was cutting it, God was like, this is part of your promised land. Wherever you are right now, even if it's in a transitional place, even if it's temporary, it's all part of the plan. I like what Stephanie P. Smith said in a word a few weeks back, and she said, like, do not miss the connecting flight. And I think it goes hand in hand to the fact that don't underappreciate and don't procrastinate or be unprepared or distracted by what others may think of you, or the warfare and retaliation and disagreements that other may have and what God has called you to do. I remember I had a dream last night that highlighted a few things. Number one, that God is going to elevate us, right? He's going to elevate us, and it's going to be without our expectation. And sometimes the way that we do things or the lack of preparation will cause others to be disturbed by it. Be like Mary and stay at Jesus' feet. Do not belittle this time of rest. Do not compromise your rest. Do not think that is not important, because it surely is. Where God is going to take us, we're going to need, the rest that we take, the naps, the unknown that we're in right now is here for a reason. It's because we need to just be still and embrace and bask in that secret place with the Lord, so that when it's time to make those decisions and move forward and make those choices, we're not confused or bound to the things that were not supposed to come with us to the next season. What God has for us is going to blow our minds. It's going to blow your mind. What God has for you is going to blow your mind, okay? And I know it's been hard. And sometimes, I love the people that have the vulnerability and transparency that encourage and inspire me to be able to step out and be vulnerable and transparent. But like, when you're called, when you're chosen, you are going to have trials. You're going to go through things, but it's how you go through it that matters. It's being intentional and asking God, what is it that you want me to learn? Why is it that I have this desire? Or what is it that you're trying to separate me, my old habits, my old way of being, to be able to be transformed and renew my mind into the way that you want me to think? Where are the places that are a stop or a stumbling block to being able to operate in the fullness of your spirit with whatever it is that you've called me to do? And I just want to encourage you guys, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. And I think that fear is one of the biggest things that keep us in the same cycles, because of fear that we're gonna get the same results that we had in the past, but we're not. Sometimes God lets the hardships happen, the friendships to break apart, the separation, the financial burdens, so that we could learn to rely on Him fully. And it's okay to be different. It's okay to not be understood, because God understands you. And it is painful. It is discouraging at times. But we have been through so much worse, and we have made it through. So what makes us different? What makes you think that God is not going to show up in this situation as well? He is, and it's going to come suddenly. It's going to come fast, and it's going to come unexpectedly. So stay encouraged. I love you guys.